What do you think the impact is on the economy of the war to date, the war in Iran?
Yeah.
What do you think it's been to date?
Yeah, I think, listen, I think, separate out markets versus the economy. Right now, from everything that we see, the economy is still extremely strong. We all just reported our first quarter results in the banking space. Loan demand is decent. Delinquencies on the consumer side are extremely well controlled. Consumer spend is growing on a year-over-year basis, week over week over week, anywhere between 5 and 7%. They're spending more money on gas, but making adjustments in some of the other categories, which is what you would have expected. And so they're getting through it. Businesses have gone into this in strong financial shape. So those are all the good things. But then when you ask them how they feel, everyone's nervous. And so, they're not laying off, but they're not hiring to the extent that they would hire. And so I would describe all these as, neutral to just beginning to see some potential for some negative impacts. But it doesn't mean that these negative impacts are going to be really meaningful. The real question is going to be is how long do oil and gas prices stay high? I was with a client of ours who's a big, they make and sell retail apparel. And they were talking about the price of polyester and nylon going up 25%. Which is a huge driver of their costs. And that doesn't even take into account transportation or the other knock-on effects that you have. People always think about, the gas pump, but it's all these other things that matter. They're fine for a while because they have long-term contracts to buy some of these things. But that will come down the pike. And if the conflict ends, the straits open up, production returns in some reasonable period of time, there will be this impact on consumer spend on some of these other things. But in that kind of environment, it won't be damaging. If this goes on for a longer period of time, it can be more damaging.